For years, the world has known me as the dog whisperer.
Put the back legs. Good boy, Kiko.
But not many people know my personal story. How I grew up poor in Mexico and jumped the border to make a new life. I become famous around the world, but even success comes at a price.
I was about to just give up on everything, my life.
Now I am crossing a new border, and I have a new dream, and it's my biggest gamble yet.
Showtime.
For the first time, I'm sharing my whole life, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Not bad for a Mexican dog guy.
My life is about educating people and rehabilitating dogs.
Hey. Yeehaw, look at that tail.
And I do this with instincts by connecting people and animals to nature.
Oh, she wants to run.
If people can get in touch with their instincts, they can transform relationships
Hello.
with their dogs, with themselves.
Now you have trust, respect, and love.
Through my TV show, The Dog Whisperer, I've been able to help thousands of people.
Can I give you a big doggy hug?
In 1999, I founded my Dog Psychology Center in California. It's a sanctuary for dogs, where I work with my own pack.
This is a city for dogs. I pretty much have everything that a dog needs to fulfill his life.
And I teach people my principles of harmony and balance.
One way to read that is through the tail.
The idea of the Dog Psychology Center is for you to come with your dog so you can learn.
This is what allows you to feel people's energy. You see it?
Now I am leaving the Dog Whisperer behind.
Let's go. Come on, go, go.
I have an even bigger dream to give all dogs a second chance.
Come on.
Our goal is to find the right home for one dog.
My new series is called Leader of the Pack. Families compete to adopt a dog I rehabilitated and turn an abandoned dog into a perfect family pet. Now I am taking my role as the leader of the pack to a new level and bringing my message on the road in a live show.
The goal of a dog, very simple. Harmony and balance. Never work against Mother Nature.
The way he communicates with dogs and like fix every problem that a dog has is amazing.
But all this success is rooted in what I learned as a kid, growing up on a farm in Mexico.
I was born in Culiacán, Sinaloa, in Mexico. My life was very simple. It was in a farm. It was very primal, very basic. I saw it as a curse, you know, I'm poor and I don't have toys.
But at the end of the day, I had the most important thing, which is family.
My greatest influence of who I am is through my grandfather. The peace, understanding, you know, never work against Mother Nature, that was him. Dogs were in my life from the moment I was born. We always had a pack of dogs. Other people's dogs will follow me. You know, I was called the dog boy, you know, el perrero, and I didn't like it. I wanted to be a singer. I can't sing. I wanted to be an actor. I didn't feel that I was good looking enough. And at one point, I wanted to be a drug dealer. Those were the options. Those were my options in the part of Mexico. You know, I always wanted to be somebody. So then, shows like Lassie and Rin Tin Tin start showing. And I was fascinated. So I asked my mom, Mom, you think I can be the best dog trainer in the world? And she said, you can do whatever you want.
And that was it, my first dream.
Then the thought of those dogs live in America, how I'm gonna get there, you know, how I'm gonna go and see Lassie and Rin Tin Tin.
I was 21 years old and I decided I would try to make it to America. I have no money, no passport, and no idea how hard it would be to leave Mexico and my family. Now I travel all the time. The first stop of the Scandinavia tour is Sweden. I am taking my message across Europe, and for the first time, all the way to Asia.
What happens in the United States? Look at this. Looks like a pug.
Family is still the most important thing to me, so my girlfriend Jahaira and my youngest son Calvin join me on the road.
It's a big advantage, it's a big blessing, it's a big inner peace to have your family traveling with you.
We arrive on a bike all the way from the United States.
I have a very masculine energy. She has a very feminine energy.
Watch out, bro!
It's always a smile. It's always uplifting you.
And rock and roll.
Do I look cool?
Yeah.
Safety first, baby. Safety first.
First and foremost, my most important job is being a father.
Just like his dad.
CIA, we gotta go. Undercover mission.
I'm always looking to show Calvin, what the world looks like.
You see all of these little rocks here? They're called archipelagos.
I feel lucky to have this opportunity to open Calvin's mind to experiences I never had as a kid.
Having him in the road makes me feel like I'm not letting him down. I am pretty much doing what my grandfather and my father did for me. They kept me around as much as they could.
Get going, dog! All right!
That's how you do Sweden.
Hello! All this place will be filled. This is the microphone right here. We're checking the sound.
Hello, hello.
The tour's called Trust Your Instincts. It's about finding stability in our own lives so we can lead our dogs. That creates happier dogs and happier people.
Can we sit?
Hello, hello, hello.
Awesome.
Following is very important. Is my underwear showing? Sorry. That's not part of the show.
This is my biggest, most important road show yet. To pull it off, I need to have the best possible pack. I have the superhero team.
This is the pre-show briefing. Yeah, so we go through this script. What's harmony and balance?
Lou is inside my head, literally. So here, this is Lou. Hi, Lou. Lou is telling me what I need to do. He walks me without a leash.
It's the old show business adage, never work with children or animals. Most of the crew are childish, and we have animals, of course.
I'm the EP, so I basically put the whole tour together.
It's really like a real super healthy pack. And she runs it. She runs it. She knows everything, what everybody is doing.
All right, here we go.
You know me. Everybody needs somebody that keeps everybody on schedule, and that's Allegra.
We have to get there exactly at 6 o'clock.
To me, it's like a soldier, like a drill sergeant.
When she gets into work mode, she gets into work mode. She won't leave you alone until it's done.
We need to stick to the schedule. So that is my job.
Oh, there you see, I told you. Todd has been with me for a long time.
Your goal here is for me to help you how to walk a dog.
The show is part seminar, part dog rehab.
We're gonna help here.
People bring me their dogs to work with. Todd is in charge of auditioning these dogs.
The dog that was picked tonight is Loki.
And getting us all on stage on time.
Cesar is the real deal. He's the pack leader of us all. He's the type of boss you want.
Not yet.
A big fan. I studied him for a year before I got the dog, so I'm like doing this all the time.
Thank you, God, for this wonderful day. Thank you for this opportunity that we have to bless so many lives. We thank you for that. Amen.
Where to start?
Before going on, I always wonder if the audience will get it. Are they going to enjoy the show?
I'm breathing and I'm focusing and I'm breathing and I'm focusing. The nervousness, I can't deny it. I'm very insecure at that time. Todd, he knows, he keeps distance. Boss, you have 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. And my heartbeat is like 100 miles an hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of Dog Whisperer, Cesar Millan.
And then I do my last breath.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of Dog Whisperer and best-selling author, Cesar Millan.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for the love. Thank you. So, for those who still don't know what breed am I, I'm Mexican. Don't look at her.
Don't look at her, no?
No, because you're nervous.
Yeah. I'm nervous
So-
because you are here.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna blame me.
Oh, my
That's it.
goodness.
This is not a show about dogs. This is a show about people.
This show is about empowering people with the knowledge I gained through my own experience. If they want to change their relationship with their dog, they have to start by changing themselves.
A dog is a mirror. It's what helps you see how you behave.
In the modern world, the goal for the human is fame, money, what we call success. So what we need to do is unplug from the modern world and reconnect with Mother Nature.
Dogs want to follow a leader who's strong, yet calm.
They enjoy very much the hands-on when I'm with the person on stage. That's what they love. That's what Cesar Millan represents, the guy that can come and transform a situation. And it's live.
Go ahead, let him poop. Just poop on stage, it's okay. See? Instinct. I had an amazing night tonight. Thank you so much for the love you gave us. Thank you, and have a good night.
It's a very humble experience.
Big dog day.
You never heard that a dog guy can fill up a stadium. I'm always grateful of the opportunity people give me to come to their countries and share the knowledge that my grandfather passed on to me.
I just finished a seminar, and this is how I get welcome after I come back so I can pay for his school.
It's amazing to travel the world and get so much love from the audience and from my family. I couldn't do this without them. But when I was 21, I have to leave my family behind and take the biggest gamble of my life.
December 23rd, 1990, and I was 21. I said, Mom, I'm leaving. I said, where are you leaving? Where are you going? I'm going to America. America? But tomorrow's Christmas. But to me, I needed to go. I needed to leave that day. And she saw my determination. She called my dad and said, Felipe, your son is leaving. He came, he gave me a hug, and he gave me $100. His whole entire life savings, $100. In my mind, I'm gonna figure it out. People already jumped, and why not me? It couldn't be that hard, right? So I arrived at the bus station in Tijuana, And as soon as I get off the bus, I try to jump the border. And I realized it wasn't that easy. For 2 weeks, the only thing I did is find different times, you know, in the morning, in the afternoons, at nighttime. I mean, I tried them all. I walked the whole entire fence. I couldn't make it happen. You get caught, and often what I did was to let the INS catch me when I was starving, because I know I was gonna get a sandwich and a Coca-Cola.
I realized I couldn't do it alone. So I tried tagging along behind people with hired guides called coyotes.
And the coyotes, they're very smart, very clever. They have no mercy. We had this very heavy rain on those times, very, very heavy rain. Areas where it gets flooded, houses were taken away. So at one point, I'm following this coyote with a group of people, and he's taking them to an area where it's like a canal created by the rain. And I see people being taken away with the current of water. So you see elderly people, you see pregnant women just taken away. And the coyote guy, the only thing he says is, "Follow me!" He can care less about who's being taken away. And his family members crying. A lot of people, they're trying to better themselves and have an opportunity, you know, to come to this country. A lot of them, they don't make it. You know, they just don't make it.
After 2 weeks, I finally found my chance, a hole in the border fence.
I come to this area where it's a hole in the fence, and it's, you know, pretty fresh. And then this guy come from nowhere. Skinny, tall guy, dirty, I mean, dirty. You know, this is the kind of guy that you learn to stay away. But the guy come to me and say, "So, you want to cross?" So I say, "Yes, I want to cross. I charge you $100. It's impossible that this guy knows how much money I have. But something inside, so it's okay. So I follow him. He said, "Don't pay me until we cross." Okay. So here we go.
In 1991, I was 21 years old and at this very spot. I given up all I ever known and loved in Mexico to sneak across the border with the help of a paid guide.
In my mom, I'm always running away from the border. This is the first time I actually come to the border with no worries in mind. Dígame. Mire, nobody asked for an autograph before when I was trying to jump the border.
Mi esposo se va a morir cuando vea. I can't believe it.
¿Qué cree que estoy haciendo aquí?
¿Qué?
Pues les estoy enseñando por donde yo me brinqué.
Ah, sí. Señor César, usted dignifica a México.
Gracias, señora. Gracias.
Dios lo bendiga.
Gracias, señora.
Felicidades.
Saludos a la familia.
Arriba, gracias.
International border, right there. Frontera internacional. We come from over there. We cross, then we run against the wall, against the traffic. We're running. We're running here. It's a little safer. Running and running. Somehow you have so much adrenaline, so much stamina. A hiding place. This is like the finish line. I follow him through the tunnel.
I felt that this is the time where he's gonna kill me. You still got those stories in your head about, you know, coyotes kill immigrants.
In an enclosed area, you really have no options. Being in the tunnel, he can choke you, he can stab you. I mean, you hear a lot of bad stories about coyotes. And then he tells me from here to wait. He's gonna go get a taxi. I'm right here waiting, soaking wet, full of mud. He whistles, he waves, so I go to where that little tree is. It's a taxi. Right there, the guy immediately said, put a magazine in front of your face. We go that way, and we make a loop, and then we enter into the freeway. And this is the Shell station where my life in America pretty much began. You get to study, you know, where other people like yourself live. And a lot of them live under freeways. And that's what I did. I haven't been here for 22 years. And I'm tracking down where I used to sleep. You get your cardboard, and then you come and look for your home. Slow down. Almost here.
For 2 months, I washed dishes. Did odd jobs, whatever it took to survive.
And then you discover, you know, AM, PM, and 7-Eleven, and the specials they have of 2 hot dogs for 99 cents. That, to me, was gold. That's all I need. $1 a day, I get 2 hot dogs.
I am very amazed of what I have to go through, you know, for me to be here. Would I do it again? No.
Coming back here after so many years, I realized I don't belong to a country defined by borders. I belong to a global community. And my dream is to inspire people worldwide to lead their own packs.
Welcome to Finland!
Are there reindeer?
Yes, reindeer.
Really?
Real reindeer? So this is reindeer meat.
Sure. This is not Rudolph.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Hey, you are this guy who stick with the dog.
I do stick with the dog, sir. Yeah, take a picture.
You don't know how many times they say that I look like you. One more.
Oh my God!
What's up, Helsinki? Look, Ozzy Osbourne was here. 50 Cent? What? Hold on. I gotta get my 50 on. Oh, the Pussycat Dolls were here. The Fugees, when Lauryn Hill was there. Oh my God, she's awesome. Oh wow, all these people are, oh, Celine Dion. Whitney Houston. What? Cher, Bon Jovi, Kiss. I'm the first dog guy.
A dog guy in the same stage as the world's biggest performers. It's something I could never have imagined when I finally made it to Los Angeles 21 years ago. Determined to make it, and make it big. After 2 months, homeless on the streets of San Diego, I had enough money to get to where I really wanted to be, Los Angeles.
So now I'm coming to LA, not too long after I met the mother of my kids. We started dating, and then she became pregnant, and that was Andre. Calvin was born 4 years later. It was really tough. We both were very mature. I got a job in a kennel, and I became a kennel boy. So I started asking people if I can walk their dogs, and I was doing it for free. So then I started walking 5 dogs, and then 10, then 15. And then that's how people started calling me the Mexican guy who can walk a pack of dogs. I'm gonna show you a picture that is pretty much what launched me, you know, in this whole journey of dog whisper guy. A man who identified himself as Cesar leads his own dog parade down Sentinel Avenue in Southwest Los Angeles. And so this picture eventually became the billboard. This billboard, if you notice, the LA Times cut our head so we don't get paid. Then the LA Times came. They followed me for 3 days. So I'm taking them everywhere, you know, I'm giving them, look, this is what I do for a living. At the end of the interview, her name is Mimi. She asked me, so, you know, it seems like you have a good thing going on. What would you like to do next? And I say, I would like to have a TV show. So she wrote it down. The newspaper came on a Sunday, and by Monday, it was a line of producers outside. Good boy, Kiko. So the first year, Dog Whisper, National Geographic, right? I was like, perfect. How you doing, ladies? For everybody, it was challenging in the beginning because none of the camera guys ever shot this kind of reality. They didn't know how to shoot dog, and I didn't know how to do TV. Nothing let him pass that invisible line. In the show, I say I train people and rehabilitate dogs. Nobody ever said that before.
Dog Whisper showed how a few core principles, exercise, discipline, and affection, can transform not just a dog's life, but their owners as well. Dog Whisper is now shown in over 100 countries. But not everybody understands my methods.
You know, the methods that people feel they're controversial or they call cruel is when I touch them in the neck, you know, they call them poking or hitting. When I use my feet, they call them kicking it. When I flip or put the dog on the side, they call it old style. I don't think it's only one way to help a dog, right? You know, in 9 years of me doing Dog Whisper, I have shown many ways. So when critics come after me, that doesn't really bother me, you know what I mean?
Come on, guys.
The show gave people hope, that their relationship have hope, you know, with their dog. And that's something that I'm very proud of.
Now I have a new series with a strong message promoting adoption of abandoned dogs.
Johnny! Come on, man. So the new show is pretty much dedicated to influence, inspire the world about rescue, rehabilitation, and rehome. It's called The Leader of the Pack. Everybody can be a pack leader. You can begin with a rescue dog. So I'm really excited to go and see if I can inspire them to foster a dog or just to give a dog a chance.
A TV show reaches a lot of people, but when thousands come out to see you in person, that's when you really feel the impact you are making on people's lives.
There's, I think, about 8,000 people here tonight, and that's a pretty awesome number when you consider that, you know, it's essentially a seminar, but we do it as a show. So tonight's going to be pretty exciting. It's one of the biggest shows of this tour.
Let me get my medicine for my stomach.
We just need to iron out a few things in the script.
He's got awesome energy, and he's like easy to relate to and like easygoing and all that. I had a pack of 3 dogs. And you know, it was just invaluable, the advice that I got from watching the show. So
Yeah, he's kind of a genius.
With a show this big, I'm especially thankful to have my family here to give me that last push onto the stage.
mɪɪлɑːn, Helsinki.
Is packed. It's people all the way to the top saying my name, thanking me, or saying I love you. It's an amazing thing to achieve, because normally you get those crowds if you're a singer, or if you're a rock band. But if you're a dog guy, that's never been done.
The stage literally shook when he came out, and I think even he was taken aback for a minute.
And as much as they scream, they also get quiet. That means everybody's listening. That's an amazing feeling.
So puppies grow up into teenagers. Let's talk about human teenagers.
Dogs today are unfulfilled because their owners do everything for them.
Let's just show them how a modern kid gets tacos in grandma's house.
We do a skit to show how Calvin's grandma spoils him, just like we pamper our dogs.
So I'm gonna play you, and you're gonna play grandma.
It was hard before life on the road because I used to do it by myself. At least one of my kids is with me. And I know what's happening to Calvin. He joins me on stage and I see his progress on stage. He has what it takes.
When I was a kid, my mom put me in judo classes to control my rebellious energy. I see Calvin going through the same thing. So by giving him a job in the show, I give him a place to focus his energy.
Grandma, can you give me some reindeer? Yeah, she's gonna give me some food right now. Grandma, can I have some dessert, please? Thanks, Grandma. Grandma! The TV! The dessert! Grandma! Come on, Grandma. I hope you had a great night.
Think it looks like if you pop the collar open.
Tonight, I am taking my pack out for a special dinner to celebrate our last night in Scandinavia.
Guys!
I really thank you for being part of this dream. And this is to you. And as always, thank you very much for your effort. Thank you to your families, because you have to leave your families behind. You know, everybody counts in the pack. So cheers, and thank you so much.
Tomorrow we're heading to Singapore, where I'll be bringing my message to a whole new part of the world. It'll be my first time in Asia, and I have no idea what they're going to think.
To you, world.
Singapore is amazing. The hospitality, the people, the food. The first day we got to see the city, you know, breathe the energy.
What's up? I used to groom dogs.
You used to groom?
He's been the most relaxed I've ever seen him on any tour.
Singapore! Wow, never in a million years I thought I was coming here.
Singapore has been a great experience. I wasn't expecting it.
I'm a high-level energy Mexican guy. You can't take that away from me.
I have by far one of the best jobs in the world, because I can bring people together through a message which says, let's all be a pack member of one world.
Calmness is a must.
There's a lot of languages in the world. In the animal world, there's only one, and that's energy. You give me an aggressive dog from Singapore, and to me, it's the same language. It's a universal language. And that's what dogs read from me or feel from me.
Part of my mission here in Singapore is to show people that any dog can be rehabilitated. So today, before my last show, I'm going to a local shelter that really needs my help.
I'm the founder and president.
You are? Oh, God bless you, ma'am.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can I give you a big doggy hug?
We have about 350 dogs here.
Right now?
Right now, yes.
350
yes. This is Cesar.
There you go. Look at Cesar's here. What's up, Cesar and Cesar? Look at it.
Mango is the first dog that we have problems with. Yeah. He's been here 7 years. Big problem. That's him.
Mango hasn't come out of this kennel in 5 years. So the goal is to bring him out of the kennel today, after 5 years. He doesn't like a leash. See the hair in the back? So I'm gonna keep him in the back. Very good, very good. And it's actually normal that a dog rejects the experience of having a leash on his neck. It's all patience. So that he sees, okay, I'm doing all of this. And the human stays calm. So it might appear bad, but it's good, it's healthy. He's getting rid of it. Welcome to the rest of the place. This is how you do it. Look. You first put the back legs. Nice. Look at the tail.
Hey, Mango, you're wagging your tail.
Yeah, good boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So he sees a little bit of tension means the human wants to guide him. You ready for rollerblades, buddy? 7 years of not going anywhere. Just a lot of pent-up energy. He never got to see Singapore. A Mexican pretty much introduced Mango to Singapore. He did it!
And that's exactly the message of leader of the pack.
Do you have everything there?
No, I don't have socks. Today is the last day for the tour, you know, Europe, Asia. My show is across the street. Think about this. A guy who used to sleep in the freeways, under the freeways, get to sleep right here. That's some view. Look at that. You know, me as a father, I always remind my kids, you can't forget where you came from to know where you're going. You can't. I like to remember the beautiful things, and to me, the struggles are beautiful things. They're beautiful things, and then you get the payoff.
Sometimes you can be on top of the world and have it all. But even then, life can throw you a curveball.
I got divorced 3 years ago. I was in England. I was called, and we get a divorce. Okay. It was hard, right? Because I wasn't expecting it. I went into a big depression. I lost a lot of weight.
I withdrew from the world. Even my pack sensed I was no longer a stable leader. And some of them left me too.
I was about to just give up on everything, you know, just the whole thing, my life. And I felt that I lost everything, you know, my most important thing, which was my family. So I felt that it was useless. I failed, you know, and so what's the point of life? I had a show, yeah. My number one priority is gone, you know? And so I decided to commit suicide. Yeah, I took pills. I didn't die, but I did try. I was sent to this hospital for observation. Later, months later, I decided I'm done with the depression. You know, my focus came back.
I began to help myself using the same principles I applied to dogs: exercise, discipline, and affection.
The secret ingredient is how much love I put into it.
Now I built a new life and a loving family to share it.
Okay, babe, I'm gonna make you another one, but at least you have this one right now.
After I got off the victimism and, blaming God and blaming the world and blaming me,
All right, guys.
I recognized the opportunity I had, to start all over. If I didn't die, that's because God didn't want me to die yet.
Good morning.
You can take a whole bottle, and if he doesn't want you to die, that means my mission is not done. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Tonight is the last show of the tour, and I am overwhelmed by the reception so far.
We're gonna do this exercise. The whole purpose is to make you feel excited. Can you please help me to take it to the highest level of excitement? All right, let's bump it then. Had a great night. Thank you, Singapore. You're not gonna tell me congratulations, Dad?
Yeah,
You did
congratulations! Hey, how about that?
How about that? You're so awesome, Dad.
Yeah.
I brought some flowers for you.
Go get your flowers.
Thank you, man.
Thanks, Bob. Thanks for everything. Great shows yet again, man.
Thank you.
Really good. Really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Yes, you did?
Yeah.
You're not again?
When do I ever?
All the time.
He's just a really cool guy to work with, It's a lot of fun. And it's been an adventure.
Thank you, Cesar. Appreciate it. This is goodbye. Tara?
See you later. I'll see you tomorrow.
Look at Tara hugs, like with a distance like that. Like they're afraid. She's afraid. Like.
I'm always really happy to be going home, but really sad to leave the crew. And I always find when I go home for about the next month, I get like what I call the tour blues, and I miss everyone.
Okay, 1, 2. Good night. Thank you, guys.
My new series, Leader of the Pack, is about adoption, showing people that all dogs deserve a good life. But I don't just want to change attitudes. I want to change laws. That's why we are going to march on Washington, D.C.
How are you guys? Good morning.
We are going to show politicians we need laws to end the euthanization of unwanted dogs.
This might be the biggest walk you've had yet, so congratulations. You must be really excited.
It's a dream come true. I visualized this for many, many years, right? To come and walk in Washington, D.C. It took a long time for me to become an American citizen. March 25th, 2009, I became an American citizen. Look at my smile. You're not allowed to smile on a passport. But I said, I can't help it. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. The feeling is like you are accepted, like you're part of the pack. I think it's a responsibility of any human being to better their nation. And now I can give my service to Washington. We are here today to bring awareness to a mission that is close to my heart and the reason why I started the Cesar Millan Foundation. And that is to promote the rehabilitation and adoption of unwanted and abandoned dogs. Let's show our leaders that we can make a difference in the world. Let's go for a walk! Go! I'm a big believer that if we treat dogs in a certain way, that also rubs on how we treat each other.
I know that when I crossed the border, I was breaking the law, breaking the rules of a country. Let's take him for a walk. But that's what I needed to do to survive, to achieve a dream, and that's what they call it, the American dream. Hey, so when can I see you? But I made a difference. And if I would not take that chance, I would not be able to offer my contribution.
Everything I am, I learned in Mexico. And everything that I became, I learned in the United States. They both facilitated something very important for me.
One more time!
I think my life has everything, you know, has comedy, has drama, has action. I don't know about the ending yet.
I'm just glad that I can tell the story. Hopefully people get inspired, they get motivated. Doesn't matter where you come from. Really what I would like for people to get out of this is just to not lose hope, no matter what happens. You should never lose hope.